welcome to 815. We have a lot to cover, so I'm getting right into it. Okay, so first off, news as far as 815 Local Jive is concerned. So first off, we got to start on some light notes. The band of the month for this month of March is So-Called Saints. Kind of figured it made sense. St. Patty's Day, So-Called Saints. Kind of get the drift. Well, either way, they're on for this month. They've been a great band of the month so far. We've had some scheduling conflicts. They have happened a lot, but we're almost done with all the recording, and then we'll have it out to you guys every Monday throughout the month, per normal, just like this episode is for here. We did have a little bit of hiccup, speaking of the scheduling conflicts. That's what she said the night when we shot at the district. We weren't actually able to get any members of So-Called Saints on the show. So, what Dave and John did is they pulled something out of their end, and they actually got Stu Johnson from My God the Heat up there on stage. So we didn't get Stu from the Saints, but we got Stu. We had a Stu on stage, so it counted. It totally counted, I think. Anyway, he was hilarious, so he'll be entertaining you for that, but their events will still run through and be promoted for it because it was a conflict. It wasn't like we could really help it. I'm planning on putting together, especially this month, we had a lot of outtakes, and compiled together with the other months. I'm going to do this, get a couple more months worth of footage, and then I'm going to take the best outtakes, and then we're going to have a contest giveaway for all of them. So, yeah. It'd be good. I did this a long time ago when we shot commercials, and I just put a bunch of the raw footage together into videos and, put it on DVDs and gave them out at shows. And it never really went over all that well back then, but we were just starting, so there wasn't all that many people there that saw the videos anyway. Now it should go over a hell of a lot better. So, getting into the more depressing parts of this month, actually the last week. So, we had a meeting with Whiskeys the other day, and we don't have anything going on at Whiskeys as of right now, indefinitely. That's to put it lightly. We had all our monthly dates pulled, and Wednesday the open stage got canceled. And I can see why. I can see on a business standpoint why. We've been focusing on there's so few of us, and we're still focusing on so much and trying to do so much that we slack on promotion, we slack on advertising. Our professionalism slipped in a few cases. So things happen. You roll with it. The meeting after wasn't based on, oh well, we're just stupid or retarded. We were analyzing what we were told and what we had known the problems were, and we were trying to work on how we could fix ourselves and make things better for ourselves, and so we can progress as a whole instead of sit there on a pedestal like we don't do anything wrong. God knows we don't. We screw up. Everyone screws up. If you think you don't screw up, you're an idiot. You get shot in the face with a bazooka. Okay, maybe that's a little extreme, but whatever. There was many little points to why we lost Whiskeys, but the major points, or the major point that I took was something we were told that we betrayed people, or betrayed the trust of the bands. And because of that, I'm getting a hold of all the bands we worked with since the last show all the way back to when Whiskey started up again, because that's when supposedly the problem started. So far I've gotten a hold of half of them, and it seems like just hearsay. But, we know what our problem was, we know what we did screwed up in it. It was just a big miscommunication on our part, big misunderstanding overall, but we're working to fix it. The last thing that we want is any kind of bad feelings with anybody. We really don't. So, moving on from that, we had another one was that we put it to district a couple weeks ago that we were having a hard time booking bands far in advance, even a week in advance half the time, or getting bands to fill slots, primarily because not that many bands want to play for free. And that's what it really comes down to, is that the district, they were getting paid they had a $10 head, tab at the bar. They had promotion and advertising from the district page. They had They were getting paid through promotion and through exposure, but half the bands never heard or never saw much of a difference. Never really saw a difference in whether or not they were growing or whatever else. And it's always been a catch-22 because if we asked them that they need to start throwing some money at the bands, well, throw some money at the bands, let our bookers go and try to book with thought process or with the pitch to the bands that they'll get paid even if it's $50. It's something to cover gas money and wear and tear on their equipment, you know, and that's a big thing for them. Well, either way, they came back after the meeting and basically canceled the showcase. So we won't be doing anything at District, at least initially anymore. Now, yeah, we lost District, we lost Whiskeys. We still got Take 20. We have other opportunities coming up. We have it in at Kryptonite that we haven't even exploited yet. There's a lot of things that we can do, but right now I've been stressing so long because we were so much crunch. And now it's like we get to relax a little bit and focus on what we need to get done as far as the interior organization, paperwork, making sure we have forms, contracts written up, everything like that. Because trust me, from now on when we're legit, everything's going to be documented on paper. Everything from booking to payouts to sponsorships, every single thing is going to be documented. So that's a lot of stuff to write up and format and make sure it's actually legit. So once we get done with all that, then we can start pushing out there again. This does give us the more opportunities to get to different venues because we've been stuck at Whiskeys for so long. And I wouldn't really say stuck, but we got comfortable. We always had that safety net. So I think all in all, I think it's a good thing. We get to grow a little bit, we get to mature a little bit as a company, and we get to move forward and hopefully knock out some pretty damn good shows. And hopefully one day, once we get those things that were wrong with how we were acting and how we were performing business corrected, we can go back to Whiskeys and be like, hey, let's do this again. So, overall, I think everything will work out eventually. It just takes a little bit of time. So, but tomorrow, the Tuesday, is going to be our last showcase featuring Static Symbol. It's kind of bittersweet. I'll be there, but not for a little while. I'll be there. More 815 news though. Ginger, Michael Hertzner, he stepped back from 815 Thursday. He's in 2 bands. He works a job and works a part-time job. He was working 2 nights a week at Whiskeys for us, and that was the only reason he was keeping his job part-time. So he's pushing to get a full-time job because he's got a lot of stuff he's got to get in order for himself, and he doesn't have the time to devote to 815 like he should. And honestly, best of luck to you. Nothing but love. If you get stuff in order and you end up having enough time to throw at this eventually, you're more than welcome to head back to us. But in the meantime, get your stuff in order and make good on yourself. Man. We love you. That's all we ever wanted for you is the best for you. So I'm not going to do a tribute video because I already did that with Tim Dobbs. So sorry, Ginger. But anyway, he's still going to be doing like the word of the day for us for stripper talk and a few other things here and there. Stuff that doesn't take up a billion like a shit ton of time for him. So, but anyway, moving on. So, other local news I have written here. It says, you took too much time on 815 News, move on. Oops, sorry. So, alright, we'll just bust into the events for March. March is a very busy month, an extremely busy month, and it's a good thing because it's not really warm yet, but at the same time, February didn't really have that much going on. It had stuff going on, but not stuff. I'm looking at my notes here. We got a lot of events to cover. So let's just bust right into them. First and foremost, um, on Friday, March 6th, 7 p.m. goes till 10 p.m. at Pig Mines Brewing Company. If you haven't been to Pig Mines, you really need to go, okay? It's right by me. I live in McChesney Park. It's right off of 173. It's, oh my god, it's a little weird to get to it. Just GPS will be fine. But the beer there is amazing. They brew their own beer there. You can see the breweries behind the bar. I mean, it's an amazing place. But anyway, Independent Ear is hosting this show. In all honesty, it's the only band playing, but they're playing from 7 till 10. It's an all ages show, and it's free. Go there, enjoy the music, have some beer, and yeah, it'll be good. But seriously, Pig Minds, go there and just check out their beer selection. I mean, it's incredible. So then we have Saturday, March 7th at 8 p.m. starting. It's at Take 20. It's Circle Switch and Spence. Local acts are to be announced. There's more people still have to get on the bill for it. I'm assuming, it didn't have any information on the event page, but I'm assuming there's a cover, but nothing else. Just watch the Take 20 page. I'm sure Aaron will post something about it sooner or later. Moving on to same night, March 7th, it's a Saturday. At 9 p.m., we got Pulse 18 returns to the Sahara in Rose Park. Kind of like the Sahara. It's a little cramped when that many people are there to see Pulse 18, but it's still a good show. Definitely should check that out. Thursday, March 12th at Take 20, the Las Vegas. Oh boy, here we go. I know what's going to happen in this. I know what's going to happen. John's going to be like, jump in the ambulance, let's go. And he's going to want to load those guys up, and we're going to end up freaking bar hopping afterwards in the ambulance and partying on the ambulance the rest of the night. I have a really bad feeling about this. Anyway, that's the point. But that's a Take 20. 2 local supports to be announced. Prone to Infection is already on the bill. Show starts at 6:30, and that's all ages. Go away. Alright, so then we got Friday, March 13th. That's actually our show. We present the So-Called Saints. It's one of the shows that they're headlining for us this month. They were going to headline another show at Whiskey's, but obviously that's not happening now. So they're headlining. The Obelisk is playing before them. Growing is playing before them, and Devolve is opening. That's a $5 cover, all ages. Show starts at 7. It's presented by Independent Ear and 815 Local Jack. We're doing it together because we got Independent Ear bands on there, so we're just, yeah. After that, we got Dead Man's Hand at Whiskey's Roadhouse, Saturday, March 14th. Dead Man's Hand's been gone for a while. I haven't heard nothing from him. Keith Bruner, Brian Encinas, a whole lot of others. Oh my god, that band's freaking amazing. I did some video work for them a while ago, and I recorded a set for them to kind of put out to other venues to show what they can do. And I listened to their song so much by editing through that video so many times that, I mean, there's all cover songs. You know? It's anything from White Zombie to, oh god, maybe rock. I'm drawing a brain fart, but either way, you get my point. They have a certain style of covers they play, and they're a great cover band, great guys too. So go check them out. That's March 14th. It's during the pub crawl. They're playing at Whiskey's from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. So they're playing a little bit longer than a normal cover band, but it's not the pub crawl. You kind of have to. Then after that, next up we got On My Six Final Drive Patchwork. It's Saturday, March 14th, same night as Dead Man's Hand at 9 p.m. 21 plus, $5 cover. That's at Kryptonite Bar and Grill. Then we got, last but not least, we have Sunday, March 15th at Take 20. We have Insight, Better Left Unsaid, Spades and Blades, and 2 local sports being announced, but Backburner's already on the bill. It's an all-ages show, like always at Take 20. $15 pre-sale for tickets. 6 p.m. the doors open, 6:30 the show starts. And that's all I got. Actually, well, there was more on my event list, but all this stuff was like 50 miles away, and I don't exactly want to send you guys out that far. No. So anyway, this is going to be an interesting month for us at 815. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to work through, refine, and get together. But we're going to be okay, and we're going to relax, and we're going to... it's like a breath of fresh air, you know what I mean? It's just to know that I don't have to sit there every single second of the day worry about whether or not something's getting booked or whether or not something's getting... I have to get the artwork done for this, or do this for this person, do that for this person, or go here or run there. It's just... Woos. Woos. I haven't felt this relaxed in like 3 years. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys are going to go to some of these events locally. We are adding some more people to 815, especially now we have the office to fill out the ranks a little bit. We definitely want there to be somebody there to promote. Whether it be random bands that they just feel like pulling off of our like list, or events that they just want to pull off their event, anything. Just to promote. Because honestly, the one thing that we haven't done in a long time is just promoted bands. And just promoted artists, record labels, fucking venues, everything. We haven't hardly promoted anything except for our own stuff in a long time. I gotta thank you, Michael Bay. That's another thing that we're just too used to you doing for us, I guess, huh? It's amazing when you lose something you don't really appreciate until it's gone. But your spam, dude, you miss your spam, man. But anyway, guys, you guys take it easy. I have to go print out flyers, and then I have to run out to take 20. So, you guys take it easy. Don't do anything bad to yourselves or each other. Remember to be a fan, and oh, hell, I heard that.